Sincere apologies, I have a bit of a cold, so we'll just have to muddle through. But I wanted to get a quick update video in regards to Qobuz. See, I did a lengthy video about Tidal versus Qobuz versus Spotify versus Deezer. And for me personally, Tidal came out on top. This isn't because I've got some personal vendetta against Qobuz. It's just in my testing, that's what I discovered to be the best for me. And it was a combination of price, album and song choice, user interface, gapless audio on the desktop application, and customer service. What seems to have happened is a number of people have watched the video, or maybe a little bit of it, upset about what it is that I have to say about Qobuz, jumped over to Instagram, found me, and then sent me mild abuse in my DMs. So I just wanted to set the record straight, really, because so far I've heard every argument as to how I got this wrong and how much of an idiot I am. So one of the things I didn't like about Qobuz was the distinct lack of gapless audio playback using the desktop application. There is third-party software like Audiovana that you can buy, which will then make Qobuz gapless. I didn't know this at the time. This is all a little voyage of discovery for me. But nonetheless, as it stands at this moment in time, gapless audio is not available in the desktop application for Qobuz, a point confirmed by Qobuz customer service. Then there's the point about the file that wouldn't play back in high res, and apparently this is because I'm a blithering idiot. I played 3 files, or tracks, or songs if you like, on the day. 2 of them would play back in high res. One was 24-bit 96, one was 24-bit 48, and the third one was 24-bit 44.1, and no matter what I did, I could not get it to play back. I originally thought this might be a limitation of my DAC, so I quizzed it with Cambridge Audio, but they confirmed that it would actually do 44.1. I quizzed as to why I'd had this problem with Qobuz customer service, and they replied and told me that less than 10% of high res is high res. I'm not really sure how you can still then call it high res if it's not high res. But anywho, there's some confusion there, and there's clearly a problem. I've also been told to lay off them because they're trying to crack America. Well, if that's the case, you need to be on your game. I'll let you decide for yourself with the responses. I'll copy and paste the emails that I received from Qobuz because I think they're a bit blunt. And then just for fun, I'll show you one that I got from Tidal, which has a completely different tone about it. Then there's the point that people make about me having the wrong subscription. Well, there's 4. MP3, one that does FLAC, Studio, which is FLAC and high-res streaming, and then Sublime, which you pay up front for, and they do reductions for you on high-res downloads as well as high-res streaming. But Studio is definitely the subscription that I signed up for. It most definitely has high-res streaming. And if you watch the video, you'll see that I successfully stream 2 files in high-res. So this counter-argument that it is because I'm an idiot and I've got the wrong subscription and that's why I can't listen to high-res is factually incorrect. I didn't actually say Studio in the video. I used a monetary amount. I think one thing that had slightly misled people is the fact that I'd said about £20. The reality is that all the services that I signed up for on the European sites, and I pay in euros. I use a bank called Monzo, and they don't penalise me for paying in euros versus pounds, which offers me a bit of a cost saving. My Tidal subscription cost me £17.52 instead of 20 quid. And that's because it's also advertised for 20 euros. And this is true of Qobuz. It's £24.99 in euros, which works out at £21.95. So when I said about 20 quid, I wasn't far off. But for the purposes of clarity, it was the Studio account in which I'd signed up for. And if anyone can genuinely point out where I've been moronic in all of this, I'll hold my hands up and say, sincere apologies, I've been an idiot. It's no skin off my nose. I mean, it's not like I burst into flames if I got it wrong. So at the end of the day, I don't see as to why we can't all be friends. I've got far more in common with somebody who streams high res from Qobuz than I do the man in the street. Just because I'm a Tidal fanboy at this moment in time and you like Qobuz doesn't mean we can't get along. I mean, it's a music streaming service, isn't it? Not a political party or an ideology, or heaven forbid, a religion. I'd rather say, shake my hand, be my friend. But if you are going to call me an idiot, come on, get a bit more organised and prepared, eh? But I would prefer if we were just to hug it out. So I'm going to listen to some music now. Some MQA files that are always accurately reported on my project DAC. It's very lossy apparently, it's rubbish. I'm an idiot. Ta-ra for now.